Yeah, Nate, how disruptive was that zone that they played in the fourth quarter for you guys?
Yeah, it was disruptive. We didn't make a shot out of it. I don't think we attacked it very well either. They changed the game with it. You got to give them a lot of credit with that. The size that they had out there and the length in that thing. So it was good. It was good. Our guys kept battling, just missed them, and just let that one go. Let that one get away from us there a little bit, and we'll be better next time.
Other questions, please. Let's keep this going. Jay Michael.
Hey. Excuse me, Coach. It looks like, I guess this probably plays into the zone too, and you had like 12 turnovers just between McConnell and Sabonis alone. Was that a product of too much dribbling, or were you not making the right reads out there?
It's a little bit of everything. I wouldn't pin it just on those two guys. I think we have to talk a little bit better as well. There were some double teams that came from the backside that tipped it out that we need to talk. I think both of them were trying to make the right play, and all of us were trying to make the right plays there. Some passes got tipped. They're looking for each other, had nothing to do with being selfish. We just got to take care of it better. And I thought our pace there came to a halt, and we'll get better next time we see it.
Great.
Yeah, the decision to play three guards there with McConnell, Brogdon, and Aaron Holliday out there worked in the second quarter. What kind of happened in the second half, though?
Well, yeah, I was trying to look for the right combination there again. It was probably all the way till when the second half was good, all the way until the very end of the third, and then it got away a little bit. But I have a lot of belief in the starting crew on this team. You know what I mean? I have a lot of belief on the guys that come off the bench. Just didn't work out the combination wise there in the second half.
Greg Doyle.
Yeah, Nate. I don't know if this is the first really big blown lead you guys have had. I know we're not in the locker room. I'm not there. What are you like after this game? What are you saying to them? How mad, if any, are you?
I keep it real short after the games. I think there's a lot of high emotions that are flowing around in everybody's head. So I keep it very short, and we get a chance to look at it on film here tonight and then tomorrow at practice. And that's where the teaching, the correctives, and the positive things that happen in the game will take place. But I keep it extremely short. I don't think there's any reason to say something you shouldn't say or to get into a heated battle when you don't need to, right when emotions are at their highest.
And one thing, you got to look at the film and you'll see a lot more then. But until then, what do you think happened? I mean, how did this happen?
Well, I just thought that we stopped attacking. We were really just started looking there. We were in attack mode the whole game, and man, played very well for over, almost 3 quarters. Played very, very well. It's too bad. It was too bad. We stopped there a little bit. Probably needed 1 or 2 of those turnovers back to go our way, and then maybe into a bucket, to maybe keep it 10 or 12 there. And, it could have very easily turned out to be a 15-point game, but instead it turned out the other way.
Thanks.
Scott.
Yeah, Nate, I'm curious what your thought is, your first impression of that kind of last 8 minutes. What sticks with you before you look at the film, and what conversations, if any, were you having with your assistant coaches about potential ways to try to change the game there?
Yeah, just what I've mentioned a few times already. We were standing. We were trying to change it. The players were trying to change it. We just got caught into standing there and looking a little bit too much, and instead of keep attacking and getting to the paint, like we were doing against man or zone.
Any final questions for Coach? All right. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here we go. I think you're still muted on your end. There you go. Ready to
Yeah.
go? Wheat starts off, please.
Yeah, Aaron, season high 17 from you tonight. What was working for you offensively?
My teammates did a great job of, looking for me on the driving kicks because they were collapsing in the paint. So I was just there trying to knock down shots, just try to stay aggressive.
Aaron, I know that zone there was a different look in the fourth quarter. Were you guys trying to find other ways to attack it? Where was the struggle offensively?
I just think we settled on the three-point line a lot. I mean, obviously they're a great defensive team, and the 2-3 was working for them. So that's why they kept going to it. But I just think we settled and shot a lot of threes instead of attacking.
Scott.
Yeah, Aaron, what was the conversation on the bench while you guys were sitting there about what needed to change, what you guys were observing live action right there?
Well, personally, you talking about the 3-2, right? Or the 2-3 they were playing at the end?
Yeah, just late in the game as you guys couldn't get a bucket.
Just continue to play. I mean, it happens in this NBA. Leagues go by fast. 20-point leagues can just disappear like that. So just stay aggressive and continue to play our game. Don't waver. Even though we're hitting adversity right now, just don't waver. Continue to play.
Other questions for Aaron? Pat.
Aaron, with a game in a couple of days, is a tough one like this easier to wipe mentally, or might it sting a little bit?
I feel like all losses are the same. I hate to lose, so it stings, but you got to get over it in this NBA. You're going to lose NBA games. There's a lot of great players in this league and a lot of great teams. So I feel like we'll do a good job of wiping the slate and just getting out there and playing.
Greg.
Yeah, Aaron, what's it like in the locker room? We know what McMillan is like or would have been like after a game like this. What's this Coach Nate like?
Very positive. He doesn't really get down on us. Just pretty much tells us to continue to work, come in tomorrow, focus, locked in, get ready for the next game.
What do you think about that, by the way? I mean, I assume you like that, but tell me?
I mean, it's fine. I don't really have any opinion against it or with it. I'm just here. So.
Sure. Thanks.
Other questions for Aaron? All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Malcolm, ready to go? Yep. Pat, starts off, please.
Malcolm, they go zone there in the fourth quarter, and it slowed you guys down. Why were you not able to close this one out? What happened?
Just weren't able to get good shots. The zone, I think, made us hesitant, and we missed shots.
Wheat.
And Malcolm, when it starts to go downhill like that, mentally, how difficult is it to regroup and pick yourself back up as you're kind of seeing shots not fall and they're chipping away and eventually taking the lead?
It's just really about not getting stops. That's the most frustrating thing, them continuing to score.
Brendan.
What specifically is so difficult about that zone late in the game?
They're a big team, athletic, and they challenge shots.
Any other questions for Malcolm here? Pat, go ahead.
Malcolm, when you have a tough loss like that, is it easier to wipe when you've got a game 2 days from now? Does a game like that linger? How do you handle this mentally?
Move on. This season is a 72-game season, so that's the beauty and the curse of the sport. If you win, you got to move on. If you lose, you got to move on to the next.
You obviously showed just a few games ago your ability to bounce back over personal adversity. How do you think this team can handle adversity?
I think we'll handle it extremely well. I think we've shown, parts during the season we can bounce back, and I think that's what we'll do here.
J. Michael.
Malcolm, do you think when you guys went up by 20 that is there any possibility that you feel like you guys may have let up? I know it's about what they did with the zone and some of that stuff, but you feel like that you guys may have let up a little bit too much off the gas?
I think the defensive end is the key. You know, everybody's going to focus on we missed shots and the zone and all that. I just think we just didn't get stops, and maybe defensively we might have let up, but you know, we got to play defense for 48 minutes.
Greg?
Yeah, Malcolm, it's a grind. The season's a grind. You mentioned 72 games, move on. Is part of that grind not letting this get to you, not being eaten up by this and moving on quickly?
Yeah, it's one game. It's one game. We're not going to overreact. You know, we're not going to be down in the dumps about it. We're going to watch film like we do any other game. We're going to move on.
Thanks.
Any final questions here? All right. Thank you, Malcolm.